I don't have a whammy bar again. I never do.
That's what you get.
I never learn.
What is going on, everybody? Feeling good on a Wednesday.
What's going down?
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, cheers. I haven't even cracked one yet. You've already...
Get on it.
Bo was well into it before I even got here. Cheers. I got Radler as per usual.
I'm drinking Alexandria Keith.
Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Smash that like button, depress that like button, press it, whatever it is you do.
Press it.
I don't know if any of that actually helps, but we keep asking.
I'm sure everybody here has already done that too, but yeah, if you haven't, do that, ring the bell, all the good stuff.
Yeah. How's your week, man?
Good. Yeah.
I haven't talked to you very much, like, in the last 2 days.
No, it's been good. Yeah, I feel like it's been a busy couple days here at the shop. Just getting things out the door, or ready to get out the door. Yeah, busy day or busy week of packing so far. Not a lot of building for me, but a lot of packing, a lot of orders going out soon. So
yeah,
so that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the States for the day. Was it yesterday that I went to the States, or the day before?
I don't even remember.
I don't remember,
point, man.
Yesterday.
That sounds right.
Yesterday. Yeah. And then today I was here, but, you know, kind of busy with stuff. I hide in my office most of the time now and answer emails and text messages and
like a
other
boss,
fun
like
things.
You should, yeah.
Yeah, just kick my feet up and, you know, sit back and count the piles and piles of money that are here. Apparently. Just stacks and
you can
stacks.
See the pyramids of money in the office.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Scrooge McDuck.
I was just going to make the Scrooge McDuck joke. Yeah, you beat me to it.
Sitting on his golden throne.
That's right. 24 karat gold, just hanging out.
Just swimming in his gold coins. Hey, thanks, Mike. Yeah, it was fun to do the videos again, yeah.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were going for, yeah.
Not yet, it's too early. It's too early.
Too early, yeah. We're not done yet.
So, fun times tonight because the amp ball's working again. Big shout out to Manny and Luke because, well, Manny, I think, mostly wired it to make sure that it worked, but Luke lifted all of the amps into place.
Luke's the man, dude.
Because we shuffled things around to give us
a wall of Marshalls. Marsha.
Yeah.
Everything's all about Marsha.
Yeah, let's talk about Marshalls. Yeah, everybody can say hi to Luke. Luke is hiding, as per usual, with the camera. And, yeah.
I thought he was
he doesn't want to say hi to anybody.
Okay. He's being very...
Hi, everybody.
There he is.
I would also like to note that Go Jets Go. We only have until 8:45 tonight because 8:50 the Jets game starts.
There's the Jets game on, and I'm not missing it. So
yeah, what a stupid time to start the Jets game. Like, why is it 10 minutes before 9 p.m.?
Well, it's supposed to be 8:30, but they're pushing it back, I think, because of other games. I don't know. It is stupid. You're right.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's better
is that why? Is it like in case there's overtime or?
I think normally the games get pushed back.
Yeah, because all the 8:30 games for us at least so far have been kind of starting at 8:50-ish. Yeah.
Because they want to have it where you watch one game and then move to the next game. There's no overlap between the two.
Yeah.
And everyone hates Winnipeg, so.
Not true. Not this year.
Oh man, I have so many friends that are cheering for Winnipeg now from the States. Luke, do you know who's the most important Jets fan, Luke?
The most important?
Who is the most important Jets fan?
Your mom.
I can't believe it's taking you this long to answer.
Most important Jets fan?
Yep.
Theo Vaughn.
You got her. Look at that. Look at this guy.
Is he a Jets fan?
Yeah.
Theo met Josh Morrissey and said he's a Winnipeg Jets fan.
Oh, dude,
no way.
I've been rocking with the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah. It's like they got that logo on the jersey.
Hell yeah, dude.
The Leafs and the Panthers are tied at 2. I am definitely anybody but the Leafs. My kids have asked me, like, who's your least favorite team?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the Leafs.
I think we found a Seattle fan here.
They're like, and your second least favorite? I'm like, the Leafs.
Yeah.
The Toronto Marlies.
My dad's always hated on the Leafs so much, yeah.
I don't really know why, because I don't dislike Toronto. Like, I like going to Toronto, but there's just something about the Leafs. I always call them the Leaves.
Yeah.
There's something about the Leaves. I just can't.
I think I would also say Leaves, but yeah,
I'm just so happy
you're
that
not alone.
I'm just so happy that they're, hopefully going to go 100 years in between cups. I mean, we've never won one as the Jets, but
I don't know if Brad is watching right now, but he's like,
yeah.
he's not happy with you.
Oh, dude, a bunch of guys that played on my hockey team, like Cody, who used to do all of our woodworking,
Yeah.
is a Leafs fan. It's just not ideal.
They're
Not
out there,
ideal.
I guess, yeah.
And the Panthers, I gotta root for Paul Maurice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul was the man, dude.
He was a good dude. Yeah. Now that your Kings are out, you're pulling for the Jets. Yeah.
Thank you,
I mean,
man.
I think, I'm going to be a typical, Western Canadian and say I'm like Jets are number 1, and then I think the Oil will be number 2. If the Jets get knocked out and the Oilers don't, I'll go for the Oilers.
Yeah, you got to keep going Canadian, so probably
Yeah.
understand, yeah.
Did you see that the Utah Hockey Club is now the Mammoths?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that
I like it.
Luke showed me his
Cool
afternoon,
logo.
I didn't see the logo. I just saw somebody said that they were called the Mammoths, and I like it.
It's very modern.
I thought it sounded like a university hockey team. I don't hate it, but it sounds, yeah. And then the logo's cool.
Yeah. You're not into it? Is that what you're saying?
We were talking before. I said it looked like, or actually, I guess Luke said this.
Yeah, I said it looked like when you're playing like
EA
NHL, yeah, like EA Sports NHL. It looks like one of the custom like preset logos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a little generic, but it's, I don't know.
I like it though.
It's not uncool, yeah. I mean, Mammoths are cool, right?
Band Mammoth is awesome. Have you guys seen that
Oh, yeah.
music video?
Which one?
Did you see the new Mammoth music video
No, I
for
have
the
not.
end? Oh, that is awesome. Guys, tell me in the comments what you think of that video, and if you haven't seen it, you need to. That's the new Mammoth video, and it starts out with like
Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo
Slash.
and
Oh, I'm already into it, yeah.
And it's produced by the guys that did From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like a zombie video. It's
Nice. Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch that, yeah.
Really cool. And Wolf starts the song out with this awesome 2-hand tapping riff, like
Okay, yeah.
rock and roll. So,
I'll look into it.
yeah. So we fired up the amp-wall. We're going to talk about Marshalls. Right now, neither of us are playing through any actual Marshalls.
I wanted the delay for that intro part, so I couldn't go through the Marshall.
Yep. Ronnie, what is up? Yeah, the new Mammoth song is insane. Yeah, it's cool. And in the video, there's an homage to the, or like a throwback to the Hot for Teacher video. Like, yeah, just cool shit.
Nice, okay.
Lots of cameos, like Miles Kennedy's in it, Slash is in it. Danny Trejo has a part. Yeah, so. What's up, Corey? So I'm currently playing through the Generator 120 with the tilt boost on the green channel, so giving me the kind of modern Marshall flavors. All right, we need you guys to respond in the comments so that this can be more fun. Tell me what your relationship is like with Marshalls, because I'm going to tell you about mine, and I'm going to ask you about yours, Bo. So, Bo, how do you feel about Marshalls? And
I honestly haven't played a lot of Marshalls. When I was on tour last year, there was one spot we stopped at, and they had a JCM 800 with like a double stack, and I was like, I gotta play that thing for the show. And I liked it. It was loud. It was definitely like very in your face, but I found it to be very bright
and very thin?
and very kind of thin sounding. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember the way I had it dialed too, as I recall. Like I had like the bass way up and the treble way down to kind of like
presence
compensate
down.
for that. Presence all the way down.
Yeah.
And it was still like a lot brighter than the tone I would usually use. Yeah.
Yep. Playing telly, though, right?
Playing the telly, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. So I didn't dislike it, but not the sound I would usually gravitate
Yeah.
towards.
Well, my first Marshall was, I think it would have been a JMP, because it was a 74 2x12 combo that weighed a ton.
1,000 pounds, yeah.
Yes. And it was like not my first amp, but it was my first like real amp. The amp I had previous to that was some like no name, like it wasn't even like a Sears Silvertone. It was like some other weird no name thing that somebody had a guitar amplifier. There was this massive 2x12 combo that I had when I was 10 years old, and I could like barely lift it.
Yeah.
So Marshalls are overpriced piles of garbage. Oof. Wow. What's up, Steve? So anyway, so I had this no-name thing. I don't know what it was. At one point, Luke's dad disconnected the amplifier in it. I did shock myself when we took the amp out of it. I did shock myself by touching capacitors and that inside, and learned, hey, you shouldn't touch things
don't do
inside
that.
there.
If anybody's ever opening up an amp for some reason, please don't touch capacitors.
Yep.
It's very dangerous.
So anyway, I I was also the smart kid that like I found a like a broken not an extension cord, but like a cord off a lamp that had been cut off.
Yeah.
So I decided what would be smart is take a pair of pliers, hold one end of it, and then plug the other end in, and I melted the pliers.
Yeah.
Luckily, the pliers had rubber handles, so I'm still here today.
Oh, man.
But otherwise, you know,
Don't do that.
let's just say it wasn't too bright when I was little. So, yeah, it's amazing my kids don't have like webbed fingers after all the things I've done. So
I mean, shocks happen. The best of us do it, man.
yeah. So anyway, so I got this Marshall that I bought used for $300 in the probably like 93 or 94.
Yeah.
That was from 74. And it just didn't have enough gain. Like I bought a distortion pedal to use with it because it sounded so thin and so shitty. So I later got rid of it and I got a Marshall Valve State 1x12 combo.
So I have played a couple Valve State Marshalls.
Because that thing had distortion.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, they do.
yeah. I didn't know what gain was. I thought gain was, that's how you make it distorted, which is partially true. But anyway, I had that Valve State and then I got rid of it for a Princeton course. And then I kind of hated Marshalls after that. I played a couple 800 heads. And I was just like, ugh, these are thin. They sound like crap. Super bright. Even playing like, you know, humbucker guitars, I'm just like,
Yeah.
and it wasn't until sometime in the early 2000s, the Marshall, the Slash AFD100 came out. And I just was a huge Slash fan. I heard like, man, I think I had heard like, no, it wasn't even a YouTube video. I don't know where it was. I heard a clip of it somewhere on the internet and was like, I'm buying one of those. And I bought it on eBay. I bought it super cheap. And I got it. And then all of a sudden I was like, this is what a Marshall should be. Which essentially is it's kind of like it's similar to a Silver Jubilee.
Yeah.
But then I later sold it because I had bought it for $1,200, which was way too cheap. I don't know how I got it that low. And I was talking to Fluff one night about what amps I had, and I told him, and this is like shortly into Revv, and I'd kind of decided like, I'm not going to play anything else ever again anyway. Like I don't need to keep stuff. So I had a Rock Reverb that I sold,
Yeah.
and boogies, and like 3-channel boogies. And anyway, the AFD, I told him I had it. He's like, oh man, he's like, the AFD. He's like, that's an expensive amp. I'm like, what? I'm like, I paid $1,200 for it. Like, it's not that expensive. He's like, dude, those are like $3,600 now. I'm like, what? So I go on eBay, I see it, took a couple of photos, and I posted it, and I sold it the next day for like $3,600 or $3,700 US.
Man.
And I bought my kids a play structure from my backyard.
What a good dad.
Well, right afterwards, you could say that, but right afterwards,
I was gonna say, what happened to that $3,000?
Well, no, I spent most of it. But one day when you have kids, you're gonna understand that stuff costs way too much money.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
But I did immediately go like, why did I do that? I had enough money at the time that I could pay for the play structure.
Yeah.
And I just sold the amp because like in my mind, I have this thing where
It
I'm
was a
like,
good deal? Yeah.
something has to go if I'm going to get something else, even if it's something for my kids. I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I don't need all this stuff, so something has to go.
And if something's gonna go,
Why not that?
The difference on that you're making back.
Yeah,
Is huge, right?
and
So-
also the business guy in me is like, what? I'm gonna make
A
how
deal's
much
a
money
deal,
on
man,
it?
yeah.
Like, I made cash on
yeah.
this. Sweet.
Money is money, dude. Yeah.
So anyway, so I sold it and I immediately regretted it. I was just like, now I don't have that amp. I like that amp.
Yeah.
And Revs do not do anything like
that Marshall, yeah.
that Marshall. So that was the first Marshall that I liked. I still thought every other Marshall I had played was kind of junk. And that stems from, I had a triple rectifier when I played in a band. And I've probably told this story before, so sorry anybody who's watching that's already heard it. Shortly after getting it, the output transformer blew on it. I did have a speaker cabinet connected. It was not my fault. Output transformer blows, and I take it into the music store here, and they tell me it's got to be sent off to, I don't know if it had to be sent off to Mesa Boogie or if they just had to like send off to get parts in.
Yeah, okay.
So it was gone for 3 months.
Oh.
And they gave me a loaner because it was brand new, but I went in and I was like, okay, give me a dual rectifier then, right? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, triple rectifier. They're like, no, here you go. And they gave me a Marshall JCM 2000 triple super lead, which I maintain is one of the shittiest amps I have ever played or heard. So, yeah. It like, Yeah. I hated Marshalls from that point on.
Yeah.
Apart from the AFD. Then I went and shot a video with Joey Landreth when I worked for Two Notes. And we were showing like how you could use like the Torpedo Live with vintage amps. So we had a 70s JMP, we had an 80s CSA edition JCM 800, and then we had a couple of Fenders. And when Joey plugged into the JMP and like the first thing he played, I was like, what the hell is that? That's not a Marshall. Like it was super fat. It sounded so good, right?
Yeah.
And then that set me off. Then I played the 800, and I was like, this 800 is amazing. I'm like, I've played a dozen 800s, and none of them
Never
sound like
liked it
this.
before, yeah.
So then I went down the rabbit hole of like CSA edition versus the black rocker toggles. Like, what's the difference? And I eventually, the Randy Marsh amp, which is up behind us there, I bought it. It's the 800 that I like played that I was like, what is
really?
that?
Okay, that's
so,
the one, yeah.
Yeah, so that
Nice.
actually used to belong to Mike Hall from the Killer Dwarfs. I don't know if you remember the band, the Killer Dwarfs. You're too young. Metal band from back in the day, Canadian metal band. So anyway, yeah, that's Mike Hall. So we'll hear it in a minute when I shut up. Chris Bennett says, not worse than a 900. You know, I used to really not like the 900, and you used to be able to buy them for like $300-400, like, because nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
Jeremy Bortot sent me a bunch of clips of him playing a 900, and I was like, that sounds really good. And then I guitar teched for Jag Tana from I'm Mother Earth a couple years ago, and he had 900s for his backline, and the tone out of his 900s was unbelievably good. Okay. So I no longer hate 900s. They're not anywhere near as good as 800s, but I don't hate them.
I think like a lot of amps, though, it all depends on how you're using it. Like, you know.
Yes, for sure.
I've never gotten along with Marshalls. That doesn't mean that they're not good. It just means that I haven't really figured them out yet.
For sure. All right, so let's talk about it. Clean channel on the 900 you really like there, Will. Nice. Yeah, they're like, they have a nice balance of like body and chime to me. Like some, well, I shouldn't say all the 900s, but the ones that Jag was playing, they have that. So, all right, what are we into first? You guys set this up. So,
right now we're going
Can I move
through-
this down here, Luke? Is there enough
Yeah, you can.
cable?
There should be enough. If not, I can get you more.
All right, so
Let me know.
I think I'm good. I think I'm
Doing
good.
great,
I think
yeah.
I'm
So
good.
right now,
All
number
right.
one is the Friedman up top in the left-hand corner.
Oh, so we have some modded Marshalls. Oh, I saw somebody asked about what do I think about the modded Marshalls. Very good. Played them at NAMM, both the JMP and the 800. Excuse me, and they are killer.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't know what to say. You got to make sure you have the right cabinet. I will say I hate greenback cabinets. I know a ton of people love them. It's not my thing. Too papery sounding, too like brittle. And,
Yeah.
So we played an 800 at first at NAMM through a greenback cab, and I was like, this amp sucks. And then we went into like a separate soundproof room and played the JMP through a V30 cabinet. And I was like, this is the shit. And then Fluff brought in the 800 and set it on top, and then we plugged it into that cab, and I was like, yeah, it's the cab.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It makes sense, man. Speakers make all the difference.
Yeah. One of your favorite amps. Love this head. I run it with EL34s, and I love all of my amps, but I play the Revv a ton too. Oh, thanks, Bogner, man. I like Bogners too. Bogner man, Bogner man. That dude wins the internet for names tonight.
Bogner man, yeah, I like that.
All right, so let's not start with Friedman.
Yeah,
so,
start with an actual Marshall makes more sense, right?
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5, 6,
exactly
7,
it,
8?
dude, you got it.
All right.
You got it.
So
Start with Randy.
Yeah, let's go.
Start with the 800.
Rendo. You're number 2, right? Yeah.
What's going on?
You're good. You're good.
I love the mid-range on that Marshall, actually.
Yeah. So here's just the Marshall, no boost, humbucker. And we are running through the Captor X with probably a Revv 4x12 as the cabinet.
Gotta say, it sounds a lot better than the 800 I played on tour last year. That thing is.
Yeah. I'm trying to see. I'm going to just walk back there. I want you to play it with this because I want to hear with humbuckers. Because to me, while that telly is very, very nice,
no, I get it.
You got to play it right.
You telling me to stop?
Nope. So it'll start to kind of fuzz out when you crank the preamp.
Oh yeah.
All right. So now let's compare that to. I'm gonna get in trouble for leaving a beer on top of an amp, but let's compare that to this guy here. All right.
To which guy?
So this guy here.
Okay.
This is a 1972 Plexi circuit. Marshall. We've got the inputs jumped, and yeah, it's a badass amp. Inside it is like untouched, like unmodded. So that's gonna be number 6, or no, number 5, right?
Yes, number 5.
Okay. So you can instantly hear that it's a bit thinner. That's maxed. So we'll roll one of the volumes back.
Ooh. That's what I'm used to, like from a Marshall, kind of thin, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of that's the in-ears, right? Like,
Probably, yeah.
if we put that live in the room right now, it's going to be crazy loud.
Oh yeah.
So I tried to clean it up a little bit there. All right, I'm gonna let you turn knobs now, and I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Same amp?
Yep. you turn my signal up a little bit? But like, this is nice. Little less gain. Like that's a really awesome, warm, clean.
That sounds great, dude. Not to brag or anything, but yeah, it does sound pretty good, eh?
So there's just something about like that warmth, like
rolled back like this, it sounds so nice, man. I love that.
So here's the generator, but I'm gonna just put the bright switch on. Marshall? There's this glass to the top of the Marshall that isn't there in the generator, right? Like, but there's a clarity in the generator that, and a smoothness, especially like that, compared to, the generator feels like it's like ready to punch you in the face, right? Like,
yeah, it's
like,
always clear, and even like rolled back, it's like super. It's this there, yeah.
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 They're not level balanced in my ears, but I don't know if they are to the stream.
Yeah, they are level balanced for the most part.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay, so now let's check out that AFD. There's a switch on there that says like 47 on it.
Yep.
Okay, so let's try this. Like, listen to how much thinner that is.
That's off.
Yeah. That's why I love that amp.
Yeah, what's that switch doing exactly?
I can't remember what the 47 is, if it's like just a mod with some caps or something, but like.
It's definitely pushing way harder. Like it's yeah.
There's something about the like mid-range and the like kind of quack that a Marshall has that like you just don't get like from any other amps.
Yeah.
Like. Sup, Colton? Yeah, you want to give the AFD a try?
Definitely. That guitar, yeah.
Sure.
Or no, sorry. Same. Sounds pissed, dude. I love
Yeah.
that thing.
There's this honk that's in there with Marshalls though, like a quack or a honk that isn't in like if I put you to the generator.
Yeah. Yeah. Marshall is like super.
I'm pretty sure the AFD is based on a Silver Jubilee.
That makes sense.
Perfecto's got one too. That's why he's saying that. Yeah, that Slash. He's like, wish I had one. Wait. Yeah. It's my favorite Marshall.
It sounds awesome, man.
Yeah.
To the back.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Compared to the generator.
Luke, can I get more of his generator in my mix?
Can I get a little less of it in mine? There we go.
Also take more of it. There we go, yeah, perfect.
Like you hear that mid shift,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's kind of like really.
Like the generator's way more like open sounding.
Yeah, more kind of full spectrum. There's so much
Yes.
mid-range in that Marshall for sure, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
All
it just
right.
honks at you. But it sounds great. And like I was playing with these a little bit before you walked in, and what I was saying to Luke was I noticed with the Marshalls, like a lot of the times playing bigger chords, it would start to kind of mud out on you a little bit.
Yep.
But for the single note stuff, that nasal sound, that straight mid-range just works so well. Oh, nice. Jeremy, what's going on, buddy?
Okay, I'm gonna let you play this while I dial it. This is the this is a 77 JMP.
Okay.
Also, I would like to note that I prefer 50-watt Marshalls over 100-watt Marshalls.
Just because the way they break up?
Yeah.
Better? Yeah.
They just, I feel like they feel better, thicker, you know,
Yeah.
all that fun stuff.
I got you there.
Yep.
Let's beef it up.
Yeah. It like fuzzes out when you.
Yeah, that's really fuzzy. definitely a lot. It sounds great, but it's a lot thinner than the last couple of Marshalls.
Yes.
It's like just no low end at all.
Not, yeah, nothing.
And again, this could be like a lot with the in-ears and the cab IRs and stuff too. But yeah, you just don't feel that boom at all like you do the last
Well, and
couple.
especially when you go back and forth from like
From a modded Slash Marshall to a 77. Yeah, Perfecto, that was the call, yeah.
like I mean we're cranking these into the Captor X.
Yeah.
So. Go to the AFD.
Yeah, totally different animal.
It is interesting how noisy the AFD is
Yeah.
compared to like even the 800. Let's see here.
Well, it might be some wall issues too. Like we were having a lot of noise before we started here.
Jeremy, it's just the Revv 4x12, so that it's just a good comparison against the
120s.
this. Yeah. So this is. That's my 800, the JCM 800, or the CSA edition 800.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that's that's Randy?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds awesome.
Generator? The generator just has so much more spank to it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to try to make this be like, look at how much better the generators than the Marshall. They're very different. But
there's like, a directness in that generator though.
let's see. Yeah.
The generators, it's just like clear as present. I don't know, that Marshall sounds sick as hell though, actually. I love that thing.
Yep. Okay, now we're gonna mess around because we were gonna talk about Marshall sounds. So I want to see how close I can get to. I mean, I can't get to that 800 because it's so saturated. But let's try the Plexi actually. So to this. Whoops. I was on the second channel, on the green channel.
Green channel, yeah.
I'm about to change though to go to. Well, actually, you know what? Let's do that comparison. So here's the Plexi. Okay.
Luke, I'm sorry, can I get more of his more of the amp on the back of my ears?
And then here's the generator. Can I get?
I got way more generator.
Can I get the generator turned down? You're turning it up in my ears, I think. Down. 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 There we go.
I need way less generator, please. Sorry, dude.
So there's quite a bit more saturation right now on the Plexi. I mean, the Plexi's also wide open. So here's the 72 Plexi circuit. And here comes the generator circuit. Like, you just can't escape the fact that there's so much more clarity in the...
Sorry, I'm talking to Luke off camera here too.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to distract you. It's better.
What did you do to my... What happened to my...
Yeah, I just lost all that too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's weird.
Weird, yeah. The Revv definitely is more modern. But, okay, so let's try to see. Okay. Let's see where we can get with the Chatbreaker. We need all the drive.
Yeah,
Okay, ready?
we're getting there.
Turn it off for a second. Okay, so here's the Plexi. Ready?
Yeah. We're in the ballpark. I would say the Chatbreaker sounds a little more clear to me still. It's not quite as compressed.
Will, why do you say I need a KHE? I've got the Ampete thing, which does the same thing as the KHE. I'm just, when switching pedals in this, it doesn't work very well. Or not that it doesn't work very well, it's meaning it's difficult to turn pedals on and off.
Could you go back one more time? Yeah. Okay. Could we maybe turn the wide switch off or turn the bass down even just a little bit?
Okay. Let's try bringing in the Chatbreaker. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, ready? So you can get pretty close there using the clean channel on the 120.
It's not bad, yeah.
With a especially if you compare that to
I'll get my fingers out of the way.
yeah, compared to like the green channel.
We lost it again.
Yeah, I wonder if a preamp tube is going.
It's almost what it sounds like, yeah. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, I think it's a bad preamp. You want to just plug into mine?
Yeah. Okay, so you want to change guitars?
Yeah, I'll give you my thing. Oh, there you go.
Okay, and then you're on 2.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, why did I do that though? No, I don't want to do that. I want to go.
Oh no, you don't need to be on 2 because you're using my rig now. Yeah. You have to use this box to control the...
Right, yeah. So that's the Plexi?
That's the Plexi, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep. The mid-range is very different.
Yeah.
So, you want to give it a whirl?
Definitely.
Nice.
So that was all the 120. Here's the Marshall again. Plexi sounds awesome, man.
Yeah. So let's
They all
try
sound great. I don't know, yeah.
here. Let's try your Chatbreaker. So crank the drive,
Yeah.
level up a bit. Yeah.
Reverb off as well.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Let's try Plexi again.
You guys weren't using the attenuator on the Capture X, right?
Is that sorry?
I don't think we are.
Okay, I'll check it here.
I could be wrong. I did not rig it up.
I doubt it. We don't normally use it, so. Yeah, no, we're not using any attenuation or any of the space or voicing or anything like that. It's just,
Just bare bones?
yep,
Cool.
just Gavin or Bud.
So I like the Chatbreaker a lot. It definitely gets you like in that territory.
Yeah,
But it also, there's that clarity about it that I would associate with like the Revv that you're still getting out of this that I'm not getting out of the Marshall.
he's saying turn down the depth control to get closer. So depth control, yeah.
Okay, 120 in Chatbreaker again.
Yeah. It's got that quack that I'm talking about.
Actually, that makes a world of difference right there.
Okay, now turn on the chat with the tilt boost. Yeah. There you go. The saturation's better now. What's up, Johnny? Yeah, like I find that gets you way more into like the like kind of good Marshall territory, like
Yeah, like the
into
hot-
that like sorry, this guy right here.
Feels very similar right
Yeah.
away, yeah.
Mike wants to hear the tilt overdrive versus the Plexi, so you can dial in a sound on the
With the Plex, oh sorry, just
versus the Plexi. So tilt overdrive.
tilt
into the
overdrive.
clean.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's the 120 with the tilt.
Yep. I mean, that sounds way boxier.
Yeah, totally. It's
Yeah.
way more.
Yeah. Nowhere near as clear.
Sorry?
Nowhere near as clear.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah. This is a lot more. It's not quite as like, dirty
when you
either,
crank
right?
the gain and the volume on the overdrive, you get a little bit of clean bleed. So I would actually turn the volume down a little bit on the drive, and if you want to drive louder, then
The gain's
boost it a
cranked
little
right
bit
now,
more.
yeah.
Yeah,
Boost it harder
the
here,
gain
yeah.
doesn't matter as much. Still getting a bit of it, but maybe pull the gain back a little bit, and then click the. No, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Versus.
Yeah.
I love the tilt overdrive, but it's way less comparable to the Marshall stuff.
Okay, so turn the
Chatbreaker.
Chatbreaker on the clean channel for me, and then the tilt boost, turn the drive switch up.
Turn it up, yep.
Yep. Okay, go to Plexi. Okay, back to There's just something about that attack, like I turned down some of the low end there. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love that combination so much.
Chatbreaker
Like the
with the tilt,
Chatbreaker
yeah.
with the tilt.
It sounds awesome, man, yeah.
Yeah, and the tilt has to go into the Chatbreaker.
Yes,
How many guys
agreed.
watching have the tilt and the Chatbreaker together? Anybody else use that combo? You do? Yeah.
Well, I have a tilt overdrive. I don't have a tilt boost, actually.
Luke, do you use those two? Is that your go-to?
Well, the tilt's my go-to. I have it set where I have 3 gain stages. So I have the boost on. That's my always on. So that's my first gain stage, and then the drive is the second. And then if I want to kick on the Chatbreaker for some leads, it just gives a little bit more oomph.
Oomph.
That's my drive section.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a tilt overdrive. I use it, I don't know, it's between that and my Zen drive. I kind of flip-flop between those at every show.
Yep.
Sometimes it depends on the room. Sometimes like I turn on one, it just doesn't sound right in that moment, and then I'll just go to the other one. And I don't know, if one isn't working for me, usually the other one is
Right.
how it works, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I gravitate towards like whatever's going to be the easiest, and
I kind of just like one overdrive pedal that's on all night long and just leave it.
Yeah, I found most of the time now I run a pair of D20s and I'll run the Chatbreaker and the tilt boost.
Yeah.
And run it the way you're running it, but the D20 is a little bit smoother than the generator for.
Yeah. Well,
Especially this is a revision B, so like because it's got 34s in it, it's hair more brittle. Like so you can hear like pedals on it. Like I actually thought before this started to shit the bed and the preamp tube went on it, I thought this clean channel was sounding better with my pedal board
agreed,
than
actually, yeah, I
this
thought
was
the same
with
way.
yours. But I don't know if that's the 34s or if that's just how I had this dialed and who knows, like whatever other
could have been a lot of things.
cable shit, all that other stuff.
Maybe we hit like a really sweet spot in that tube on its way out. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Before it died, it had
Just
some,
sounded just nice.
some
Just
beautiful death
nice
throws, yeah.
spots. Just nice.
Well, I think we've gone through all the Marshalls now. Do you want to try those?
Oh, the Friedmans. Yeah, yeah.
See how these sound?
Hey, Bo, do you want to try those Friedmans?
I do want to try
Yeah.
the Friedmans.
There you
I
go.
do.
Yeah, G2 or the J-Rocket Archer in front of everything. Yeah, man, a good alternative to the Archer. Not that I'm trying to tell you not to buy an Archer because J-Rocket make great stuff. But the Nauticlon is so good as a clone. It's so good.
The J-Rocket?
What's that?
The rocket you're talking about?
The Rocket is the Archer.
Yeah.
They're really great, but I really love the Nauticlon.
Oh, the Nauticlon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I bought the Nauta Dumbles this week, and I got a notification that they shipped. So.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, BB, my tilt, and Chatbreaker are always on. Yep, same. Brad came here for the glorious thumbnail. Ooh, but he spelled your name L-U-C.
French.
Like
Super French.
Française
Spelled
Luc.
French. No, I'm here. Don't worry.
Luc dans la française. Baguette.
Oh no.
Oh no, tabarnak.
Yes.
Have you seen reels? You guys don't watch TikTok, do you?
No. Oh, well, I'm on Reels, not TikTok. But
Okay. Have you seen the reels of the? There's this dude who keeps pulling like pranks on his French, like either dad or his like uncle or something, where like he'll be like holding something, like the dad will be holding something, and he'll be like, "Give me the drill, and like he's holding his hand like this, and the guy will come in and like just shake his hand, and he's like, "Tabarnak!" Like every
No, I've
every time.
not seen these.
So
yeah.
good.
I have not.
Yeah. Yeah. Will says, I feel like the Generator's green channel takes the classic Marshall head tone to the next level with 3 variations of next level attack. Impressed as hell with it. Oh, thank you.
Thanks, man.
That's,
Yeah.
I you know, it's funny. Somebody commented on, like, I can't remember if it was on Chug Life or on, like, Heavy Metal Amp and Pedal the other day. They were unhappy with their, they got a Revision A Generator 120 and it just wasn't, said it didn't have enough gain for them, which is, to me, kind of insane. Like, I think the Generator has plenty of gain,
Especially,
but I
yeah.
do think that, like, the Revision A versus the Revision B on the purple channel and red channels for sure have significant amount more, like, attack.
Yeah.
So I could see how, like, instead of saying gain, if you were wanting to say that, like, the Mark III Revision A isn't as quote-unquote metal as the Revision B, I would agree with that statement.
Sure. Yeah.
But what was funny
out.
is somebody said, and the green channel is shit and unusable, and I just replied, I'm like, the green channel is my favorite channel on the app.
Yeah.
It's the thing I use the most.
Guys, come on.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, but I don't play metal, so they didn't jump on me too hard when I was like, but I don't.
Yeah. I
play
mean,
that
I guess
stuff.
different strokes for different folks, right? Like,
Yep. So
I'm a green channel guy all the way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I the older I get, the less gain I use, and the more I want like that nice like edge of break up, and that I can clean it up just with my volume pot.
Yeah. Or
so.
hit it harder with an overdrive pedal and not have it just like.
Don't get carried
fall
away.
apart.
Don't get carried away, bud.
Okay. All right. All right.
No, no.
All right.
So the clean channel's for.
We're not into overdrive pedals anymore. Yeah.
Oh, we are just not fuzzes.
Well, okay.
Oh,
well,
yeah. Listen.
We'll fight about this afterwards. Fuzz pedals are great.
So anyway, about that hockey game.
With you
that's coming
guys,
up.
come
So
on.
that hockey game.
Yeah. You guys have any questions for us? Because yeah, jokes aside, there is a hockey game to
starting
watch
right away.
And
so
well, we live in Winnipeg.
I got a 40-minute drive home, so
Me too.
There's not a lot to do here
except watch hockey.
except
yeah.
watch hockey. Although I do find it funny that like the best time to watch hockey is when it's like, you know,
Getting nice outside.
it's all of
like,
a sudden like for our American friends 70 degrees Fahrenheit or like 20 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's finally nice outside, and it's like I'm not leaving my house.
Yeah. The key to tone is less gain and push the pre.
Yes,
I'd
sir.
agree.
Yep.
Oh, hey,
about
Nate,
that.
how's it going, man? Loved your video, dude. The tones were great. Nate did a video with the G3 and an Empress pedal. I'm really sorry, I don't remember the name of the Empress pedal, but 2 high gain pedals, both Canadian made.
Yep.
For anybody who cares about Canadian made products, we appreciate the support. Yeah. I feel like Bo doesn't play any amp that doesn't have chicken
I
knobs.
exclusively play chicken head knobs.
Yeah.
If I ever get a generator at home, I'm putting chicken knobs on it for sure.
I don't know if they work. I don't think they do. I think the EQ is too close together.
I put chickens on my D20 though.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks way better.
Bo, is he
70.
saying that you're super hipster? 70 is 20? No, wait, I don't actually know if 70 is 20. I'm just guessing at that. I know that 82 is 28.
Yeah, I don't know how to do the math there.
that-
I never have, so.
And that's very hot.
It is hot. It was 2 degrees the other day here, Celsius,
It was
which is
almost
like
gross outside, dude.
80,
Yeah.
86, 88, somewhere around there. And like, I realized I don't think I can take 100-degree heat for any length of time.
I don't look good in shorts, so I literally can't do it, yeah.
I don't look good in shorts, but I still wear them, bud.
I do,
cares?
and I wear them.
Well, that's debatable, Luke.
Okay.
Brad's headed off to watch the game. He's trying his head in shame for the Luke blunder.
Brad, don't even worry about it.
Nice.
No, you're good,
Nice. Everybody go join the Revv application community on Facebook if you
Yes.
haven't. Also, the new V2 pedals are out. If you haven't checked those out,
Go watch
give
the
them a look.
demos.
Oh, and Luke is also letting me know about the Golden Age gear because we didn't plug anything throughout the whole show.
Yeah, let's plug
Um,
that. Go
Golden
check
Age
out the
gear new
guitar
episode
store.
tomorrow. I gotta get all the stuff ready for it so it actually goes out. And then, and also don't forget to follow the
Let's check out
Let's
the
check out the
Guitar
guitar store on
Store.
Instagram. There you go. All of the things that you could do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, join the
The
community.
Facebook community group thing is fun because you guys can come in there and tell us like what is what are some of the things you'd like to hear from us and see from us. Jeremy, you're bracing for Nashville's hot and dry summer. Got rough last year. Oh man, I'm headed to Nashville.
Right away.
Yeah, I'll be there in 2 weeks for a few days. So
Yeah, and Jeremy Bortot, I'm not doing that.
the formula to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius is Fahrenheit
Minus 32.
minus 32, and then times
Times
5
5
nines.
nines.
What?
You just need to subtract 32 and join
So-
the rest.
Yeah,
Get out of here, dude.
dude, that's a joke from Super Troopers too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
or you could just minus 32.
I haven't seen the
I think it's
second
like, isn't it supposed to be divide by 2, minus 32, and join the rest of the human race? Come on now.
one. Come on now, man.
4-channel G50. You know what? We've had people ask for that like multiple times. I struggle with like how we could fit all of the knobs into a useful space.
That would be the one thing, yeah.
Also, I hate to break it to everybody, but I feel like if there was a 4-channel 120, it would still end up being like, instead of 3,200, like
It's
3,300
15,
bucks,
yeah.
it's still going to be like 2,800 bucks
Yeah.
or something. It's going to be expensive. Everything's expensive now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish things weren't so expensive.
Dude, you're telling me, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I bought groceries for myself yesterday because my roommate's out of town. I spent like $60, and I was like, this is going to last me 2 days. Like,
You're like, how am I going to make it to work? You're like, damn it, Derek brought hot dogs tonight. There's no way I'm eating this shit for breakfast tomorrow.
I made fancy tacos last night. So I had tacos last night and then tacos for lunch. And I was like, I swear if he brings tacos for dinner, I'm going to lose my mind.
Nice. In a good way? Is that what you're saying?
No, it would have been a bad way. Just too much salsa in 2 days.
Yeah.
The hot dogs were in for a welcome break.
I had no idea what to make. And I asked my kids, I'm like, what do you want for supper? And they're like, hot dogs. And I'm like, deal.
Yeah.
You should
Easy.
be happy, Luke. Do you know what you almost had for supper?
What?
Max wanted Kraft dinner,
Oh, I could
With
get,
hot dogs.
but with hot dogs cut
Yeah,
up in
That's
it.
the best, dude. I would
I can
love.
get down with that.
Yeah.
What's up, Brian? How's it going, man? Yeah. I don't think any of us would feel well if we had eaten that.
Oh, no.
Like,
I
at all.
wouldn't feel well for days if I ate that. Yeah.
No, I went to bed super late last night too, like way too late. Yeah, and like that has made my day, made me feel like I feel like I should have eaten hot dogs for supper. Like later on, I'm just gonna be like, oh,
Yeah. I think the problem is the hot dogs all day, not the
not the no
lack
sleep.
of sleep. Yeah.
Go Panthers. Yes, absolutely. Anybody but the Leaves. All right.
I'm gonna end up getting a 120 BB.
Nice.
I will build you a 120 happily, my man.
Yeah. We might have some demo ones, including this is probably a demo revision B, isn't it?
I would-
'Cause
It
bet you
might
pulled
be.
this one out of
I would assume so.
It
Yeah.
might
Well, it's
be.
also in the
'Cause-
wrong head show.
because that was at NAM's.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It was at NAM because we made all of the cabinets at NAM Bronco.
That's right. Okay. Yeah. So it's.
Hey, that's a question for all you folks.
Dallas Stars, get out of here. No,
Ryan,
get him out of here. Get him out. Boot from the chat. Block him. Hang up on this guy.
Yeah, boo. I still like you, Ryan.
Prank
but
call.
boo.
Prank call. Hang up on this guy.
I saw somebody posted about how this is not meant to get political in any way, so like,
Here we
please
go.
excuse
I'm sure it won't.
the context of it. But just I saw somebody post on Facebook about how they saw somebody driving a Tesla Cybertruck and they just thumbs down them in real life. And they said that that's their new move.
That's a great move. I'm gonna do it
over
with every
giving people the
Cybertruck I
finger,
see,
and just
yeah.
when you see them, just be like, boo.
No.
So, yeah. So, you know, I support this. I support the idea of, actually, that's what my kids, when we ask them, like, you know, oh, did you like that? They're like,
Oh, the old Caesar.
well, it's like this, or like, they'll be like, Adrian and Ryan, I truly hope that the Winnipeg Jets shit kick the Dallas Stars for 4 straight games. I mean, I hope it so much. It probably won't happen. Like, they won't just smoke them, but boy, do I hope it's 10-0.
Well, we'll see you guys next week, and we'll have a discussion about this. Yeah.
Hey, the Cowboys suck. I don't watch basketball. Is that what the Cowboys
clearly
play?
you don't.
No.
Yeah.
I don't watch football. So, Tesla Cybertrucks definitely deserve a thumbs down. Whatever. I don't care what you drive.
No, it's
Like,
not even. It's not like a political thing for me. I'm just saying they're ugly.
No,
So, like, boo.
I don't like Teslas here because it's too freaking cold to drive electric vehicles here in the
vehicle,
winter. Like, you got to charge them too often. If I was you, and I was driving just back and forth, like in and around the city and to and from work, then I'd be into it. But like the shortest drive I do typically is like 3 hours there and back, and I'm like, I got to charge it in between just to get there and back. Nope.
Not gonna happen. Yeah.
No. I did drive in an electric Lotus SUV from when I was in Europe. We drove from the Netherlands down to Mannheim. Yeah. And it was like a 5-hour drive.
When I was in Germany a couple of years ago, same thing. They had like an electric hybrid SUV thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I had to fill it up the first time. And I filled up with gas, and they're like, "You still have to charge it too." And I was like, "Oh, I had no idea." Yeah.
This one was fully electric, so we had to stop in. We had to stop like halfway, and there's. I will say this: they're like I don't know what you call them. I think they call them like en routes or something like that in Ontario, like where there's like a pull off of like an overpass type thing, and there's like gas and like a couple, like there's almost always a Tim Hortons and Subway and something else.
The essentials.
The essentials, is that what they call it? Or those are the essentials?
Well, just like if you're driving, you got a gas station, you got food, you got
Luke,
kind of thing.
Could you tell everybody how often you eat either Subway or Tim Hortons?
A lot.
Every day.
Yeah,
Every day,
pretty much every day.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
Probably Tim's.
Yeah, and what's your go-to Subway sandwich when you get it?
A Canuck Classic.
What's on the Canuck Classic?
Ham and bacon.
Oh, nice. Didn't they just call that the melt?
I don't remember. They didn't have it on the. They didn't have it on the menu, and then they added it.
No, definitely there was a ham and bacon one.
There's
before,
always been ham and bacon available.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Definitely.
That's like the standard sandwich, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is en route.
En route, yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to know everybody else's their Subway sandwich order. What's your Subway sandwich order, Bo?
Cold cut combo.
Really?
Every time, dude.
Really? Why?
It's just what I've ordered since I was 6 years old, and I've
and Dan.
never looked back, dude. Yeah.
Every time I've ordered Subway for Dan,
Cold
it
cut
is
combo.
always the cold cut trio.
It's the #1 selling sandwich across Canada, apparently.
Is it?
That's what what's her name at Subway always tells me.
Cindy.
Cindy. we all know. I love that we all know Cindy here. Every time I get it, she's like, "Oh, it's the #1 sandwich in Canada."
Do not trust what Cindy says about anything.
I know she's a liar.
Anyway, my whole point was we stopped at this like the same type of thing as an en route where there's like a Starbucks and a bunch of other stuff in this like thing. We just sit there for 30 minutes while the damn car charged. And I was like, man, I would have fueled my truck in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and been out of here.
And been
already.
out of here. Yeah. And yeah.
100%.
I would have ruined the planet while doing it probably, as they say, but we'd be moving. So
Could crank a nap in between too.
Oh man, that is true. That half-hour break might be useful, eh, bud? Could be not bad.
That and like Teslas have Netflix built into it, so you can just watch a show or something.
Oh yeah. The roasted chicken with barbecue and mayo. Not bad,
You
not
guys are
bad.
getting too fancy with these Subway sandwiches, man.
I prefer the Italian BMT. This is also Luke's dad's favorite sub. He is the one who got me started on it.
I will say, if I ever don't do a cold cut,
Yeah.
that is my backup, is the BMT.
Do you know what BMT stands for?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Bo doesn't, but
I don't.
Luke does. Let everybody know. What does BMT stand for?
Big meaty taste, baby.
Really? Is that a legit thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Subway.
Yeah. Yep.
Subway.
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 Eat fresh. Yeah, that's the
Big
only
meaty
thing. Like, we
taste.
have a Thai restaurant in town and Subway, and I think, well, I don't know if the new pizza place is decent, but most of
which
the
new
pizza's
one?
been shit in Ile-de-Shane.
There's like pizza, which is...
That's what it was, and then it became pizza something else, and now it's Pizza Fusion.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different place. There's still a pizza in like that, like by the Subway there.
Well, I think that's what is now Pizza Fusion.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm not sure. The BMT with bacon. Oh, with bacon. Oh, I don't get the BMT toasted. I love how everybody came here to talk about gear and beer. We're talking about Subway.
sandwiches now. If you're just tuning in, we haven't talked gear in like an hour. We're just talking.
Hot take, because our prime minister went to visit the White House.
Right, what's his favorite
on
Subway
Tuesday?
sandwich?
Subway in the U.S. is very inferior to Subway Canada.
So I haven't had it in the U.S. since I was a kid.
I do not like Subway in the States. I don't know why. It just, every time I try Subway in the States, I'm like, this is not as good as Subway Canada.
Weren't you saying McDonald's is also way worse?
Oh,
than
it's
the
so
States?
much
McDonald's
worse.
in the States depends. There's one thing about McDonald's in the States that is like way better, and that is that, yeah, Luke just lost it, and so did I. Nicely done, Adrian. Yeah. Wow.
Yes. I think we can just end it right there. That's perfect.
Adrian, Luke just about fell off his chair. So, anyway, McDonald's in the U.S. and very few places in Canada, but McDonald's in the U.S. has the 2 cheeseburger meal,
Oh.
which we don't have in Canada. Like,
So it's like a meal, like a drink, a fry, but 2 cheeseburgers?
Mike Jeeves is definitely like my Australian counterpart, because the BMT never toasted is the move.
Really? Why? Okay.
JT has an actual amp question, which is good. Do all of your 120s now come with standard with the Black Bronco Tolex? They don't, but you know what? I'd love your guys' opinion, because we're actually strongly considering switching it all to Black Bronco, because we definitely messed up that the G50 and the D40 are Bronco. So we're having issues with dealers where they'll buy a cabinet, and the cabinets are traditionally all Taurus. So they get a Taurus cabinet, and then they're sitting Bronco heads on top of it. So people don't want to buy mismatched stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, so what do you guys like better? I'm curious to know too, because I personally like the Bronco.
I'm happy with both. I mean, I was a Mesa Boogie guy, so I really love the Taurus. But also, I would just like to note that Jeremy Baker saying that fast food in general is pretty gross. You're not wrong, but you also are in Nashville. So, like, your food choices in Nashville dwarf, like, everywhere but Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
And maybe some places in Southern California. But I still, like, food-wise, I would take Nashville over everywhere else I've ever been. So...
Also, fast food's gross, but like you live on the road, and I'm a stoner, so like we pretty much live on fast
you know
food.
what?
Like we're gonna discuss it.
I don't eat a lot of fast food here, not anywhere near what I used to eat. Like here, it's pretty much I'll have Subway if I'm driving somewhere and I've stayed here till like 1 or 2, and I got to rip to the U.S. and I'm like, shit, I didn't eat.
Yeah.
I'll like mobile order a sub and pick it up on my way out. But yeah, but like McDonald's, I mean. Every now and then a McDouble is just the right thing, or so is a Big Mac. But I feel absolutely terrible.
If I go for breakfast, it's
One-
McDonald's.
1:30 in the
Egg
morning.
McMuffin.
McDouble or McGriddle.
Oh, no,
yes.
Bo.
McGriddle,
man.
no, dude, McGriddle.
You're gonna die.
I've talked about McGriddle multiple
You're gonna
times
die.
on the live stream already, but I love a McGriddle, dude.
Ryan asked how many Tolex options we have. I don't know, 50? Probably
Yeah,
real close to 50.
roughly.
Yeah. Did somebody else say anything about fast food? Hey, Ryan, are you still on the carnivore diet after like Ryan was on the carnivore diet for years, like literally more than a year, and yeah, seemed to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely worked better than my no diet and just eat bags of chips at night.
It's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah.
Drink Pepsi and bags of chips. Best food right here in Chicago.
I was gonna say Chicago.
Chicago's got really good food, but per capita, no, not even
But
close to Nashville.
Al's is all you need.
But, well, no, Al's isn't all you need. Al's is pretty awesome.
Al's for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
We're taught you're close. It's 2 McDoubles and a junior chicken. That's the best. That's the go-to.
Is that the McGB?
Yeah.
I thought it was just one, but
Well, I thought
it was one, and you open up the McDouble and you put the McChicken in it, and then close it back up, and that's.
I don't know. Like of all the things we're talking about, I'm not sure why that made me almost throw up. That sounds so gross.
I don't know.
Nice.
Nothing beats McDonald's at 1 a.m. after Country Fest, though.
McDonald's 1
Oh,
a.m.
yeah.
And making fun of Mitch's order.
Dude, and like getting the large milkshake, thinking that it's the medium milkshake, but they bring out the big one, and then realizing that Manny has explicitly told you to never eat any of the ice cream or drink any of the milkshakes from McDonald's because he used to work as was he a lab tech? He's a biologist,
yeah,
right?
Something with, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Manny has like a microbiology degree.
Yeah,
right?
check out. He's a super smart guy.
Yeah. Anyway, he used to like be one of the guys I think that like would test for like bacterias, and he's like, don't
Yeah,
ever.
don't get the ice cream.
And I'm like, I'm getting milkshakes. like,
I'm doing it. I don't give a shit,
Yeah.
dude.
You
You're
know
not
what?
stopping me.
yeah.
All the things I put in this body, you think that's what I'm afraid of? You think I'm afraid of the McDonald's ice cream, dude? Nah.
Nah.
This
Not
this
happening.
engine runs on McDonald's ice cream.
Whataburger is better than McDonald's. Hit and miss. Ryan, the Whataburger that I had in Texas, the first year I had it, it was amazing. I said it was better than In-N-Out. The next year I had it, it was gross. But, yeah. I don't
Freddy's
know.
over everything.
What's that?
Freddy's over everything.
Freddy's is up there, man.
And Shake Shack. Pleasant surprise.
Shake Shack,
Shake
yeah,
Shack's
I had
so
one
good.
bad.
Dude, this last trip, Shake Shack was so
Utah
good.
Shake Shack, baby.
I had
give it
one.
to Utah,
I had
man.
one Utah Shake Shack that wasn't good, but I had others that were very good. Did we have Shake Shack on the way home? On the way there?
Well,
I don't
we had it
remember.
on the way there. I don't think we had it on the way back.
I don't know.
What did we even eat on the way
I am
back?
not hungry at all because we had hot dogs.
I know, I can't even
Like-
think about food anymore, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Luke's like, oh, I'm stopping at McDonald's on the way home.
Definitely getting everything on the menu.
The one Whataburger by the Dallas Convention Center is not awesome. Yeah, it wasn't. The first year I went, it was really good. And then after that, I was like, mm-mm. Also, Dallas has Hard 8, which is this amazing barbecue joint, so I wouldn't care about eating anywhere
I've heard you
else.
talking about Heart 8 before, yeah.
Yeah, Habit Burger is pretty solid. It's really great. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Sam for putting us on that one.
Canada needs better fast food burgers. A&W's gross.
It
So
is, yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. My wife likes the teen burger, I think, or the matzo burger.
It's not bad. It's like
It's
the most,
just-
The matzo's
eh,
the best.
basic
It's
fast, yeah.
and like when McDonald's was cheap, A&W was like 3 times the price.
Yeah.
You want cheap burgers? I'm gonna have to give it in Canada, like because like Shake Shack's not cheap and Five Guys isn't cheap. I got to give it to Wendy's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wendy's is
Wendy's
shit.
either the
Wendy's always been
Baconator
solid,
or-
yeah. Chet's just singing the anthem. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta stop talking about food.
Stacy singing.
Yeah. Stacy, Winnipeg's own Stacy Natras?
Yeah.
Singing the anthem?
Winnipeg
Probably.
Zone,
Yeah.
Stacey
Probably.
Andrews.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else comes out this week? I think it's this week. Yeah. The Sexiest Man in Winnipeg comes out this week.
Oh, I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
see
I
that.
wanna
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys got to watch that. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's only going to be in Canada, but it's is it a movie or is it a
It's a documentary.
docuseries?
I think it's a documentary about the guy.
Like a movie. I think it's a movie, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it is, it's about Steve Vogelsang.
Yeah, so I didn't know anything about this guy until
Yeah.
I saw a promo for the
He was
movie.
like a sportscaster who then started robbing banks.
Yeah.
While I think he was still a sportscaster,
It's a
but
crazy
I'm not sure.
story, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the movie, yeah. Big things
So-
happening in Winnipeg all over the place right now.
Yeah. No, we don't have the works out here. You know, we do have the James Avenue Pump House. That place, that rips. It's not fast food, but rips. Rips, bud. You know what else we don't have? We don't have Buffalo Wild Wings. Makes me angry. You know what else we don't have? Oh, we don't have Chick-fil-A. Wish we had Chick-fil-A. And
Jimothy.
that's right, Jimothy Jonathan's.
Oh, Jimothy John. Give it
Yeah,
up for
such
Jimothy,
good stuff.
everybody, yeah.
Such good stuff. Yes. All right. Yeah. There you have it. Also, Adrian, yes, Hard 8 is amazing. It's my favorite barbecue joint I think I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of barbecue joints. That's the only thing that I miss about, like, super miss about not going to the Dallas Guitar Show this year. That I was like, damn it, couldn't go to Hard 8. And our buddy Joe from Passion for Tone YouTube channel and from Crossville, Tennessee, he went and he was texting me about which one do I go to, and I was like, damn it, come on. So anyway, all that talk, and now we're gonna go away till next week. Keep fit and have fun.
Have a good week. Go join all the things we told you to join online.
Yep.
We're going to listen to Lay It on the Line by Triumph about 25 times in the next 3 hours and watch Keanu play video games for like 3
Oh,
hours.
yeah. The Sportsnet. Oh, it's so bad. My kids are complaining nonstop about it. Yeah. Come on, get another commercial. Oh, wait, no one wants to advertise anymore? Right. Yeah. So, all right.
Do you want to Top Gun it out of here?
Oh, yeah. The game's starting right away, right?
Yes.
We're done.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody.